Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel again. So for today's session, I'm going to give you some tips on how you can deal with some function that require a data range as a reference. Okay, so for example, in this case, I'm going to use a VLOOKUP function to fill up the score here that I will refer from on this left table. Okay, so for example, I'm going to use VLOOKUP, and then I will use student ID as a search key and utilize A3 until B7 as the reference. So if you can see here, basically now we are successfully pulling the data from the left table. But now, as you can see, whenever you are filling up this formula on a VLOOKUP, you will need to specify the data range from A3 until B7, right? And then make it as a absolute reference, so the cell is not moving. So now what I'm going to show you here, actually you can assign a certain name range to this data range. So for example, this A3 until B7, if you right click and then choose define name range, on the right side you can actually name it. For example, I will name it reference table, and I'll click done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a VLOOKUP function again, but instead of I'm going to highlight the data range, which is I'm going to use as a reference manually, I'm just going to type it, which is reference table. So now it will show up right here and you can just click it. And then you can fill up the rest of the formula as usual and enter. So if you can see here, now the value is now populated the same way like the previous one, but now the difference is instead of highlighting the reference manually, now you can actually call it the name of the data range that you saved it previously. Okay, so hopefully this helped you on dealing with other formula, and see you in the next session.